never seen my channel before, my name is JavellAshanti, and I'm a little bit all over the place. I'm a little bit crazy. I live in Virginia. I love books. I love romance. I'm a lover girl down, and so most of my books that I read are romance. I love a good suspenseful thriller moment, so I love a good Frida McFadden, so that's usually what I'm always going for. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I love a good contemporary romance. Also, ignore my suitcase right here. This is from my vacation that didn't happen thanks to the crowd strike situation, but that's neither here nor there. Now that you guys have met me, you guys know a little bit about me. We're gonna go book shopping today. I have a cute little list going on, and I kind of already know what I'm going for, but like when I go book shopping, I do the most, and I always just find random books that I never even thought of reading before, so we have no expectations today. My partner is also gonna go with us, which we love bringing the boys with us, okay? We love a book boyfriend who's invested. He doesn't read, but like he likes when I tell him my book stories, so he's gonna go with us. He's also gonna be our cameraman, and I'm sweating right now because it's a little hot in here. But it's the end of summer, so I thought we'd go out, you know, ending the summer with a bang, and so I am so excited. I'm also recording in 4K today, and I'm hoping this quality comes out good. Also, I'm wearing a cute little outfit, so I'll give you guys an OOTD. I'm wearing a cute little pink top, which I feel like this top is so cute. It's so like baby girl, like, you know, soft girl vibes to me. I also think it would look really cute with a skirt, but I'm wearing jeans today. And then I'm wearing these really cute light blue jeans, and these are from Target, which honestly Target has like the best jeans ever. I'm not kidding. Their jeans are such good quality, so affordable, they slap. Then I'm wearing them with my Air Force Ones that are like kind of dirty, but we don't talk about it. Then I'm wearing this really cute like butterfly claw clip, so that's my little OOTD. And my tote bag that I'm bringing today doesn't really match my outfit, but I'm gonna bring this one just because I haven't used it in a really long time, and it's like a really cute like earth moment. It says there's no planet B. I'm like so loving summer right now, but like I can't wait for it to be fall and it like cools down a little bit. And also just like pumpkin spice. I went to TJ Maxx yesterday and they already had Halloween stuff out. It's literally the second week of August, but I digress. I am so ready for fall though. I'm trying to like soak in the summer because once it's gone, and I'm gonna be complaining about the winter and the cold. But I am like burning up. Snack mukbang, Jamaican snack mukbang. I love a good tiki. I've read this one. I'm currently reading this right now, The Inmate. She's really good, Frida McFadden. Oh, this is so cute. have been acquired. I did good today. I only got 2 there. I read this a few months back and it was really, really good. So I really want to read part 2. Rose is the author of The Perfect Marriage, which I loved so much, so I have to read this because I think it's like a little mystery thriller moment. Like a million books, literally. She has so many romance. Some books that were on my TBR for today, like my to be bought list for today, is Terms and Conditions. That's by Lauren Asher. I read the fine print and I need to read the second book because it's like so freaking good. It's like 3 brothers, I believe, and there's 3 books, and the grandfather or like the dad, yeah, I guess I gotta put my seatbelt on. Grandfather or the dad, I can't remember exactly who. I think it was the dad, and he made a will, and they all have like different things they have to achieve in order to get their inheritance because their dad's like a billionaire. So that's the Dreamland Billionaire series. I read the first book, the fine print. Terms and Conditions is the second book. I really want to read it. It was not here at Target today. I did see it at Barnes & Noble, but I didn't want to get it because it was like full price. It wasn't one of those like buy one get one 50% off kind of deals, so I didn't get it. But my next book shopping video, I think I'm gonna get that because I need to read that. If We Ever Meet Again by Anna Huang, that is on my list. A Court of Thorns and Roses is also on my list. I did listen to the audiobook last year, but I need to read the physical copy. I feel like when I don't read like the physical copy of the book, the brain doesn't remember. So I want to read that, and I want to read the entire series, even though I'm a little bit scared because that series is so thick. Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I really need to read that book, even though like we're literally approaching the end of summer. If I don't get it this summer, I'll definitely read it maybe for next summer or like at some point. I love Abby Jimenez. So Addicted to You is also on my list. And that's pretty much all. Barnes & Noble now has like a rewards program that's like not the paid program, which I think is so cool because I didn't want to get the membership because I don't want to pay for that. But with this rewards, I might be, you know, going to Barnes & Noble more often. I think it's like $5 for every $100 spent, which is not like the best rewards program, but it's better than nothing. You know what I mean? So yeah. I am gonna give you guys a quick little haul when I get home, so talk to you later. I was watching Maya Beatrice's book shopping video, and honestly, she talks about the prices of books every 2 seconds, which honestly made me feel so much better because I feel like in my videos I'm a little bit more frugal. And like I don't want to spend a million, like I'm not trying to spend like $200 when I go book shopping. Like I'm not trying to spend that much, you know. And it made me feel a little bit better that other people are also very conscious, at least like financially conscious about the amount of money being spent on these books, because it's a pretty penny. Like it can get expensive, and I feel like the reason why I'm not rich right now is because I would be so reckless with like the amount of money I spend on books. And that's quite sad, actually. But if I had money, I'd be balling out in Target. I would buy so many books right now. I'd be doing like a 20 book haul. Alrighty, besties, I am back at my house and I'm here to give you guys a book haul. As you guys know, I went to Barnes & Noble and I also went to Target. I got 2 books from Barnes & Noble, so I'll give you a quick haul of those really quick. So first book I got is The Neighbor by Christina Forrest. I haven't read any of her books yet, but I've been wanting this book mostly because the synopsis sounds really good. Also, the characters are black. I've been trying to read more books with black characters. I don't really do a good job, but I'm trying. And when I was checking out, the cashier said this book has been flying off the shelves lately, so I think it's like popping off or something, but the synopsis sounds really good. This was also a part of the buy one get one 50% off, so you guys know I love a good discount, so I got this one. This one is about a girl who has kind of like a pen pal. They're both lonely, so they always talk to each other, and they start, you know, falling for each other a little bit, but then out of nowhere he ghosts her and she needs a date for her best friend's wedding, and she has a new neighbor who just moved in and he's very attractive, and they start, you know, becoming friendly, I guess, and he decides to set her up with someone else because he found out that she is the pen pal that he ghosted. It sounds really good. It sounds really like, you know, romance, contemporary romance vibes with black characters, so I already know it's gonna be enjoyable, relatable probably. I'm really excited to read this, and I'm also really excited to try Christina Forrest because I've never read her before. I also got another book from Barnes & Noble. I got Throttled by Lauren Asher. I actually recently read a book by Lauren Asher. It is the first book from the Dreamland Billionaire series. I read fine print. It was so good. I really want to read the second book, which I haven't had the chance to read yet, but I got Throttled by Lauren Asher. This is a part of the Dirty Air series. This is book one. I think this has like some kind of like race car, like racer sports vibes, which is not my vibe. Like, I don't really like reading books about, you know, sports, but I think this is romance. The synopsis sounded okay. I just really like Lauren Asher's writing though. It's like really spicy, you get romance vibes. I really like it. So I got this one. It is about a girl who, I guess she falls in love with her brother's like nemesis or her brother's rival in the racing game situation, and I thought it sounded really good, so I'm really excited to read this by her and see if, you know, she's actually like really good. The next place I went was to Target, and I got 4 books there. You guys know I always pop off at Target. Honestly, I always get like the best freaking deals there, so I got 4 books. So let me give you guys a quick haul of that as well. So first book I got is by Anna Hong. This is her latest series, I believe. I know all 3 books are out right now, but I only got one just to kind of like test the series, you know, see if it's good. I love anything Anna Hong writes. Honestly, I love the Twisted series and I love the Kings of Sin series, and I just finished. Okay, why is my phone Siri like going off right now? I just saw like the little circle thing popped off. Yeah, that's really creepy. I just finished the 4th book in the Kings of Sin series and I loved it so much. So I got this to kind of like, you know, keep me going with Anna Hong. So this is If We Ever Meet Again by her, and this is the first book of the If Love series. This one comes with the sprayed edges. The cover is really cute. It's not super thick. This book is about a girl who's studying abroad for 1 year in Shanghai, and she starts falling in love with this guy, except this guy is kind of like off limits because the guy is her best friend's boyfriend. How is this gonna go? I don't know. I don't really like that trope. Like, it's kind of giving me the ick a little bit, but I hope it kind of like turns around and it's not like weird. I'm really excited to read this. I love anything by Anna Hong, so it's not a super thick book either, which if you know Anna Hong, her books are pretty thick sometimes, so I'm really excited to try this out. The cover is super cute. I know the other color is like a blue and a purple, so I'm really excited to add these to my shelves because they'll just be so aesthetic. I am trying to read more thrillers, especially because it's about to be fall, and for some reason fall not only gives me like cozy vibes, but it gives me thriller vibes, and so I got 2 thrillers. First thriller I got is A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. Now, I believe this is her first book because it does say it's her debut novel. And this is a lyrical thriller, which the synopsis sounds really good. It's about a girl who 20 summers ago, a bunch of girls went missing. I think it was around 6 girls went missing. Later to find out her dad confessed to the murders. Fast forward 20 years later, she's married, or she's getting married. She's literally like turning out, her life is like turning out so perfect, except random girls start going missing again, and it's a very much like a replica of what happened 20 years ago, and so she's kind of in a predicament of whether she's about to uncover this new killer or whoever the killer is again for a second time. It sounds really good. It sounds like it's going to be like a little spooky, which I love. I'm always like trying to figure out who the killer is, and I can never do it. I'm not really good at figuring it out, but I love a whodunit moment. Next thriller I got is a book by Geneva Rose. Now, she is the author of The Perfect Marriage, which I read last year, I believe, and I really liked it. It was so good, even though that was like another thriller, like whodunit moment, and I figured it out really fast because I watch a lot of true crime. But this is by Geneva Rose. The synopsis sounds really good, so I thought I would try it again. Also, the cover of these thrillers looks so similar. Anyway, back to the synopsis. This book is about Grace Evans, and she rented like a little Airbnb situation. What was it? Was it an Airbnb? I'm just gonna read the synopsis. It's about Grace Evans. She's an overworked New Yorker looking for a total escape from her busy life. Books an Airbnb on a ranch in the middle of Wyoming. When she arrives to the idyllic getaway, she's pleased to find the owner is a handsome man by the name of Kelvin Wells, and he's eager to introduce her to his easygoing life. But there are things that Grace discovers that she's not too pleased about. A lack of cell phone service, a missing woman, and a feeling that something isn't right. Despite her uneasiness, the two bond and start to fall for one another. However, as her departure date nears, things change for the worst. What begins as a playful romance soon turns into a complicated web of lies. Grace grows weary of Calvin as his infatuation for her seems to morph into obsession. Calvin fears that Grace is hiding something from him, including her reason for staying at his ranch to begin with. Vacation flings typically end in heartbreak, but for Grace and Calvin, it will be far more destructive. This sounds really good. We don't really know who is in the wrong here. Is it Grace or is it Calvin? I don't really know, but I'm really excited. I really enjoy Geneva Rose's writing. I'm also in my thriller era. I haven't really seen anyone talk about this book before, but I usually don't read thrillers, so I usually don't even watch like review videos for thrillers anyway. But I'm really excited, and this will be like a great book to add to my fall wish list, or like my fall reads, like what's it called, fall TBR. The last book that I bought is by one of my favorite authors, Abby Jimenez. This is the book one in the Friend Zone series. One thing about Abby Jimenez's books, you can read them as standalones, but there might be spoilers if you read them out of order. Right now, I'm reading them out of order. It's so hard to kind of like figure out because it doesn't really say on the book cover, and I just don't pay enough attention to know if it says it on the book cover. But this is book one. I think I've already read one of the books out of this series, but I finally got the Friend Zone series, and also my comments keep telling me you need to read them in order, so I'm gonna start listening, you guys. I'm gonna start listening. So I finally got the Friend Zone. I'm really excited. The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez is about a girl who has to get a surgery, and this surgery will make her not be able to have kids ever. Now, that's not a problem for her, but she starts planning her best friend's wedding, and she meets the best man. And the best man and her, they kind of have a thing for each other. They start falling for each other, but the big problem here is that he really wants children and she cannot have children, so this is a big roadblock for them. And I guess she wants to have him in the friend zone. I'm guessing that's what the title is about. Planning her best friend's wedding is bittersweet for Kristen, especially when she meets the best man, Josh Copeland. He's funny, sexy, never offended by her mile-wide streak of sarcasm, and always one chicken enchilada ahead of her hangry. Even her dog stuntman Mike adores him. The only catch, Josh wants a big family someday. Kristen knows he's better off with someone else, but as their attraction grows, it's harder and harder to keep him at an arm's length. The friend zone will have you laughing one moment and grabbing for tissues the next, as it tackles the reality of infertility and loss with wit, heart, and a lot of sass. Now, I completely believe this. Abby Jimenez writes with so much humor. Her characters are always so lovable, and overall, like, her books are just really, really entertaining, really sweet, really good. So I'm really excited to read this. I'm excited to read all my books. I bought 6 books today, and I feel like I kind of hit the jackpot. I hit the jackpot with this. I bought so many good books. I'm really excited to read all of these, and I can't wait to review them. So definitely tune in to my September reading wrap up. Definitely keep an eye out. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more. Also, let me know what you're reading this summer or for the end of summer going into fall. What are your reads? What are you trying to read? What's on your TBR, really? I want to know. I need to keep up with you guys. I need to know what everyone's reading, so let me know in the comments below. Definitely subscribe, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much, and bye bestie.